Hi, I'm Dr. Cooley with Cooley Natural Health Solutions. I'm just going to give a brief overview on why people get stuck in these chronic injury patterns. So any injury, whether it's shoulder injury, low back injury, neck injury, there's going to be two main things that are driving this chronic issue on someone. One is there's going to be muscle imbalances in that area, and the other big thing is there's going to be inflammation in that area. When it comes to muscle imbalances though, a lot of times people make the mistake of assuming that if I have a weakness, let's just take a shoulder for example, if I have a weakness in this rotator cuff muscle like my supraspinatus, that, all right, well, I guess I just got to go to the gym and do a lot of like band exercises in order to turn that muscle back on. And in some cases it actually will turn the muscle on, but you really want to try to figure out, you really want to look at that muscle as that's really a reflection of my nervous system. It's the nervous system that actually creates the muscle imbalances. It's not really the muscle itself, because the muscle is really at the mercy of what is controlling it. And when you start to look at things in that context, you really start to understand that really anything can create a muscle imbalance, because anything can affect the nervous system. You can have a hormone issue that affects your nervous system, which in turn can create a muscle imbalance. And you really need to look at things from a systemic point of view first and not a localized point of view. And this is a big mistake that people make in all types of medicine. You really, because someone could have a TMJ issue could actually be creating a muscle imbalance in their left knee. And if all you did was look at your left knee and you looked at those muscles that are functioning in that area, you're going to miss the overriding thing that's driving that. The other big thing too is always addressing inflammation. So on my website I have a ton of information on how to do that. But inflammation in and of itself will create muscle imbalances too. And you need a natural way to go about trying to identify why someone is inflamed and how to fix it. Treating inflammation is a lot more involved than just taking ibuprofen or icing. There's a lot more to it, and that's definitely something that I specialize in. My treatment can really be beneficial. One is just being able to identify muscle imbalance by providing a thorough evaluation of the muscle function in a certain injured area is definitely key. But the bigger thing is really looking at it from a neurological perspective as to why that muscle imbalance is there, and understanding that anything can really create anything, and that it really takes this really systemic approach in order to really fix a chronic issue. A lot of times people can fix something that's very localized and only needs to be addressed locally, but when someone's had something that's been going on for a long time, they need to understand that there's probably overriding factors that are constantly creating this problem and pattern on them, and they need a very thorough and individualized approach in order to break that pattern down. For more information, feel free to check out my website, cooleydc.com, or contact my office at 716-253-6548, extension 210. Thanks.